Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video guys, I'm gonna be testing out all the items that I picked up from my Sephora haul, and boy do we have some thoughts on these items. So you guys want to see what these items are, what I truly think about them, well then definitely keep on watching. Okay guys, so we're gonna start off with the eyes. You're probably gonna hear lots of wind, lots of rain. We are currently in the middle of the tropical storm Nicole. She is directly over us right now, and oh my god guys. Okay, so before I dive into that, I'm gonna go into the Naughty palette from Huda Beauty. We're gonna take this shade Filthy right here. We're just gonna kind of lay this all over the lid because I want to use the brand new Tinseltown. This is the Sparkle Lights topper set from Ofra Cosmetics. This actually retails for $35. You get these three beautiful toppers, and I'm so excited to say that this portion of the video is actually sponsored by Ofra Cosmetics. You guys know how much I love them, and they were so kind to send me their brand new tinsel topper set. So these retail for $35. You're gonna get all three of these beautiful toppers right here. The first shade we're going to have is this beautiful shade right here. This is called Glisten. First off, do you guys not see how gorgeous this is? This is their liquid to bake, just like their highlighter. So they do liquid to bake. You guys can wear these on top of an eyeshadow because they're meant to be a topper, or you guys can actually spray this with your favorite like makeup fixer spray, use a wet brush, use a setting spray, whatever you guys want to do. You guys can spray that onto the brush, pick up the shadow right here, and you can create a more foiled effect. I actually really do love their toppers because I tried out their topper when they did their new Rodeo Drive anniversary set. They had a topper there and it was so beautiful, and this is their new Christmas collection. So it's going to come in this cute little Tinseltown. Like I said, you guys do get all three shades right here. So this first shade, this is the shade called Glisten, and it's going to be a pearly white base. I'm just going to quickly swatch this so you guys can see what I'm talking about because it is so beautiful. So that is the shade Glisten. Now I am going to take a brush. I'm going to take a brush right here. I'm actually going to spray my brush. I'm going to use my Patrick Star one size just because this is literally sitting right in front of me. And I'm actually going to dig right back into this so I could just show you guys the difference of what it looks like wet versus what it looks like dry. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my hand. So that's going to be with it just being a topper, or that's going to be using a makeup fixer spray right there. So you guys can definitely see the difference between the two, where this definitely is a lot more glowy, a lot more high shine, more reflective, because it does turn into more of a foiled topper. Now I'm probably going to utilize these as actual eyeshadow toppers because I think they're so beautiful on their own, but if I ever do want to have like an extra oomph, an extra pop, I could definitely go in with a wet brush. This next shade though, oh my god, this next shade is so freaking beautiful. This is the shade called Chill, and this is going to be a lavender ice shade. Guys, this is so beautiful. Like seriously, this is absolutely beautiful. Love the way that looks right there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do another wet brush again so I can show you guys the difference. And there we have it right there with it being wet. Again, a very gorgeous shade. And the last shade we have is going to be the shade Ice, and this is going to be like a pink magenta shade right here. Again, very gorgeous. Okay, so here we have that shade Ice. Again, it doesn't need anything wet, but I'm gonna go in with just a wet brush one more time. And there we have it with the wet brush right there. So do retail for $35 for all three shades. If you guys use code Allie, it will save you guys 20% off your purchase. It'll make it even cheaper than $35. So this is what I'm going to use today because I just saw these toppers and I was like, oh my god, they're actually really pretty. I'm going to utilize these two shades, the shade Chill and the shade Glisten, because I just think that these are going to be absolutely beautiful. So that's why I want to go in with the Naughty palette. I'm going to take the shade Filthy because it's like that same color like lavender, and I just think it's going to be like really, really pretty with that. So Nicole is currently sitting right over us. Disney did not close officially. They're actually reopening today at 1 o'clock. So unfortunately, Corey has to go to work, which is just kind of really insane because like the wind is still pretty bad out. It's still raining like crazy. It's absolutely nasty outside right now. And he unfortunately still has to go to Disney because there's tons of like guests staying in the resorts and whatnot, and they all pretty much want to come out and participate in the parks. I'm like, I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, it's pretty dangerous being on this road right now, but you know, he has to go, unfortunately. Luckily though, we went to the hospital yesterday to see Alyssa. We got to meet her little baby, 7 pounds, 3 ounces, a little baby. I don't want to say his name for like privacy sakes, but seriously, he is the absolute cutest. I held him for hours yesterday. I mean, like hours I was holding that baby. I'm going to go into the shade Glisten. We're going to go in the inner corner, and they're going to blend it out with that shade Chill. God, seriously, so beautiful. So, wow. Okay, so yeah, we were there at the hospital yesterday, but they made visitors leave at 5 because they had everything closed down. Like even our airport closed down yesterday. So they had visitors leaving by 5, which was fine, you know, because when we first came in, she was sleeping, so I just kind of held the baby while she slept for a while. And then after she woke up, Juan brought in some sushi, so we all had some sushi. I'm gonna take this beautiful shade right here. And we all had some sushi. And then when we were leaving, when me and Corey were leaving because visiting hour was over, we saw like hundreds of nurses coming in with like bags and like sleeping bags and pillows and blankets. And we were just like, holy crap, like what's going on? But then we realized that they're part of the ride out crew. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of setting spray. I'm going to actually make these a little bit more foil. They're part of the ride out crew coming in. And so we saw so many of them coming in, and I literally looked at Corey and I just smiled, and he knew. He goes, "You're thinking about Grey's Anatomy." I was like, "I sure the fuck am. I'm thinking about Grey's Anatomy," and all I wanted to do was go home and watch it because that just kind of reminds me of like stuff that you see at Grey's Anatomy. You know what I mean? So I was so excited, and I actually started rewatching it right now. And I've had so many of you guys tell me in my comment section yesterday that you guys do the same thing, that you guys tend to rewatch like shows as well, just like me. And that makes me feel so much better to know that like I'm not the only one that does that. Guys, do you not see how pretty this is? So freaking pretty. Okay, now I actually think that's actually pretty. You guys know what I meant to say. Now I think it's pretty. It's pretty. Okay, guys, so those are the toppers on. Like I said, you guys can use these with a wet base. You guys can use it on a dry base, however you guys wish to do so. You guys can mix these with a mixing medium. You guys can honestly use these with glitter glue, but these are just meant to be beautiful eyeshadow toppers. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and I'm just so excited that Ofra wanted to partner up with me today. So thank you so much for sponsoring a portion of today's video, Ofra. I love these. I think these are so cute, and I definitely think they're perfect for the holiday season. Okay, so moving on to primers. So I got 2 different primers today, so we're going to utilize both because I'm not doing an all-day wear test. I'm just generally wanting to try out these products. So I have the Huda Beauty. This is the Glowish Blurring Jam. This is a silicone-free smoothing primer. You guys said this is supposed to be great for large pores and oily skin. But I also want to try out the Danessa Myricks. This is the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder for face and eyes. So we're going to do one. This side of the face will be the Huda Beauty. This side of the face will be Danessa Myricks. And we're going to really try these out. I don't know how to feel about this, but we're just going to make it work. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just, I don't know how to do this. So I just like take it on my finger and just like pop it in. Like, what do I do? Do I just rub it in? Okay, that's actually pretty smoothing, which is actually kind of surprising because I wasn't sure what to expect. And the second I put it on, I could definitely see my pores getting less visible. This feels so smooth. I'm not going to lie. This feels incredibly smooth. It kind of feels like weird at the same time though. Like it's smoothing, but like I can definitely feel it sitting on my face. It feels like I just took like thick baby oil and put this all over my face. That's how this feels. I hope we like it. Of course, I'm gonna try these out against my favorite like foundations to really give this product a try before I determine whether or not I should return it. But I'm just using it for today's video to kind of get like a first initial impression. It definitely has smoothed out the face. There's definitely some fallout from the Ofra Cosmetics glitter topper right there, but that's okay. But you can definitely see where it smooths out the face. The pores are a little bit less visible, so that is nice. Okay. Next, we're going to try out the balm. This is in the shade Universal, so it's supposed to be universal for everybody. I don't know how to use this, though. Tap on with fingers to smooth and blur textured area. Okay. But anyway, so last night when Nicole actually hit over us, I'm not going to lie, I remember waking up like, I don't know, I want to say maybe it's like 5, 6-ish, because I heard lots of rain, like a really loud wind. But to me, I was like, it was so soothing. I am that person. When it gets a really bad thunderstorm here in Florida, I immediately go, it's time for a nap. I get so sleepy. So that's exactly what happened to me last night. I heard that and I was like, oh, it's time for a nap. Okay, so we're going to take this balm. I'm taking it on my finger, right? And we're going to put this over this textured area. I hope I'm doing this right. I'm not going to lie. This feels like like greasy. Like my hands feel super greasy. Okay. Well, we're definitely have to try this out. I still can feel this. I feel like this has like a cooling effect because this still is sitting on my face. I can feel how cooling it is. I like how my skin looks with this. This kind of makes me more mattified, which is really nice. But I don't know. It's kind of like greasy feeling too. It's kind of weird. Okay. So for foundation, y'all, I picked up this Major Skin Cream Foundation and Finishing Powder Duo from Patrick Ta. So many of you guys gave me mixed comments about this product. Half of you guys hate it, half of you guys loved it. So like, I don't know. We're gonna have to try this out. I saw Robbie Christie. I saw Tati rave about this. So we're just gonna hopefully end up liking this. I think I might have gotten the wrong shade. I'm not gonna lie. I saw Tati say she applied it with a beauty sponge, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take my beauty sponge right here, and we are going to, I guess, just kind of rub it into the cream powder, right? And then start to apply this on the skin. Now, if the foundation doesn't hold well, I don't know if I'm using, if the foundation doesn't hold well, it could potentially be my fault as well because I am using different primers and I'm not necessarily knowing if I'm using a water-based primer or a silicone-based primer on these products when they should be the same. Like if I'm using a water-based primer, I should be using a water-based foundation. So that if it doesn't end up looking the best, that could be potentially my fault, but this is all gonna be based upon first impression. I will say it's going on nicely. Like pretty nicely actually. Just kind of gliding right on the skin. And it's definitely giving me like the full coverage. She is a shade deep though. I'm not gonna lie, so I really need to bring her down to like blend my real skin with this foundation. Now I am using a damp beauty sponge, by the way. I am using a damp beauty sponge to lay this down. This is just like the weirdest concept. Like, I mean, like she's spreading really evenly across the face. I like that. Okay, so now that that's laid down, I feel like it definitely gave like a really nice even coverage. Like, I feel like it looks really nice on the skin and I really can't tell the difference between the two sides, like in base pump primer. But what I will say is I look super high shine right now. I look super oily and I don't like that look. Like, Amber definitely had to settle her down. But, yeah. All right, we're gonna go in my Huda Beauty concealer. I really love this concealer. It is so freaking good. Now I'm going in with the deeper shade. I do have a more brightener one, but because this foundation is just a shade too deep for me, I guess I should be like a light medium 2 instead of a light medium 3. All I did was base it off the quiz that Sephora gave me based upon other foundations that I have. Because it didn't really have, like, for my favorite, like, for the NARS, like, you guys know how much I love the NARS, like, Light Reflecting Skin Foundation. It did not have a match for that. So I had to go in with another one, which I think gave me, like, a deeper skin tone. But the only problem is with the Patrick Ta is it doesn't have, like, anything that says what the undertones are, like, the different levels. It's just kind of confusing. It just is, like, LE3. You're like, okay, cool, but, like, what are you? Like, I need to know. Are you a light medium? Are you a medium? Like, tell me. It's so difficult. Okay, now for the powder, I'm going to use 2 different powders. So we do have the one that comes with the Patrick Ta one right here, right? So this one right here has its own powder, but then I also have the La Mer powder. Now this powder retails for $110. I have been using it from the second that I've been wearing it, and I am so in love with this damn powder. Like, seriously, it is so beautiful. It makes my skin look so blurred, so baby soft. I do get just a tad bit oily, but not like disgusting oily. Like, my Patreon members got to see me like 7 hours after wearing my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, like my $11 drugstore foundation with this powder on, and it still held on very, very well. I'm obsessed with this powder, which is really unfortunate because that just means to me that I will end up having to restock on this at some point, and it's just so expensive for what it is, and I'm just like, why did I try this? But I'm also so good that happy that I tried it too. So on this side of the face, we're going to use the La Mer, so I can show you guys. On this side, we're going to use the Patrick Ta just so I could try it. So I'm going to take a little bit of the La Mer. I'm going to put it in a little capful. And then I'm just going to take a powder puff. I really need to get a new one, but this is just the one we're going to use right now. This is my kimchi one. It's so gross, but we're just going to use it to just lightly tap this onto the skin. It literally just like melts right into the skin. It just gives you like a soft blurred effect. I don't know how to describe this powder other than it's actually really fantastic. So I can get why it's the price point that it is, but like holy shit, at the same time it's $110, which is really expensive. But like, it's just so good. Like, do we see how nice his skin looks with that? Okay, so for this side, we're gonna use the Patrick Talk. All right, I'm just using the other side of this poofy thing. Oh my God. Wait, this has color to it. Oh no. This is adding color. Oh no. Y'all, it's already making me shade deeper than what it already was. No. Stop. Yeah, oh no, y'all. Oh no. Like, you can, like, clearly see the difference between the two. Oh no. Oh my God, guys, this is making me look like I don't know how to bronze. This is horrible. It's literally giving me, like, half like an Oompa Loompa face right here. I cannot believe this. No! Oh my God. Oh, this is horrible. Okay. Shit, there's literally nothing I can do. So we're just gonna have to go for it because, you know, the show must go on, but oh my God. Okay. So for bronzer, I realized I didn't buy any new bronzer. So I'm just going to go into my Lunar Beauty Outer Dimension bronzer. I'm going to take these two shades right here to bronze up the skin. You guys can use code Allie whenever shopping at Lunar Beauty to save you guys 10% off. I just can't believe that I'm not even going to bronze this side. This side doesn't even need to be bronzed, okay? Like, it is just... Oh, no. Okay, so always, every time, guys, I try to do like a review of first impressions of new makeups. Every time, for like 99% of my videos, something always goes wrong. I don't understand how these beauty influencers have these perfect first impression videos. Like, how? I struggle. Like, the fuck? Okay, so we're gonna go into this Pillow Talk palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm really excited to use this. Hopefully this will be really good. I don't know how much this is going to actually show up though, now looking at how deep my face is. I think we definitely made a boo-boo there. So we're going to go into this blush shade right here. It looks so pretty. I'm just going to lightly push this on. I'm just tongue-tied now. I can't even freaking talk. Like, to me, this looks beautiful on this side. So, like, light and effortless. I don't know if this blush is going to show up on the other side. That is so freaking pretty. That is such a pretty blush. Oh no, guys, it's not showing up. Hold on. Okay, maybe if I go into like the deeper shade, maybe that will give me a little bit of blush. Oh no. That's as most as we're gonna get out of that. Okay, so we're gonna go into this beautiful highlight right here to highlight the cheeks. This would probably be so pretty. Yes, this is absolutely gorgeous. Very beautiful shade. I kind of want to go into this one right here just for the other side since the other side isn't showing up. It's not showing up. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. I can't. Okay, so the last thing to try, honestly, is going to be my lip oil right here, which I actually my lip gloss right here, which I already kind of tried out for you guys in that video, but I'm gonna quickly just line my lips. This is going to be the Jaclyn Cosmetics Bourbon Lip Liner. I'm just gonna quickly line my lips with this, fill this in, and then we're gonna put the lip gloss on top. All right, let's go ahead and put this lip gloss on. This is like a cooling lip gloss. It smells just like peppermint. It smells so damn good. And it has like this beautiful, beautiful like high shine to it. I mean, like, seriously. And it tastes like peppermint. Oh my God, that tastes so good. And I probably shouldn't have done that though, because like now there's like a cooling effect on my tongue. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly throw on that same shade underneath, throw on some mascara, some white liner, and then we're going to go ahead and zoom you guys out. And I'm going to give you guys my like thoughts on these products. Okay guys, so this is the final look. You know what I look like? I look like I have that face of like the 2016s, 2017s like makeup era, where it's like a still picture and it's like a line down the face and it says makeup do's and makeup don'ts. That's what I look like I'm wearing on my face right now, is makeup do's, makeup don'ts right now. And it is so freaking hilarious to me. I don't know how well it's coming off on camera, but I could see a like clear, definite line down my face of where this side of the face is a lot deeper than this side of the face. And oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna kind of go over the products really fast. So first off, we do have this Huda Beauty Glowish blurring jam. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely loved the way my skin looked when I put this on. It was super soft. It was like super like blurred. It was very soft to the touch. You could definitely see where it minimized the appearance of my pores. But I really kind of want to put this to the test to some of my favorite foundations to see how well I like this, because it's gonna be one of those primers that's great for a silicone-based foundation, which I don't really have that many of. Or can I wear this under a water base? Is it a water base? Or can I wear this under a water-based foundation? Or can I mix and match this with some of my favorite primers and use this as like a base and then put like a sticky primer on top to make my foundation work? I kind of want to give this one more of a go before I really kind of formulate an opinion on it. But based on first impressions, I like the way that it looked. I like the way that it felt. I like the way that it made my skin like look and feel. I definitely want to kind of try this more before I formulate an opinion on it. So that's kind of like we're going to have to test again. Then we have the new Danessa Myricks. This is the Yummy Skin. I don't like how this made my skin feel. It felt so greasy. Like my skin felt very greasy, and then it made it look very dry, which, you know what, it's going to be a really good thing because I'm really oily, so this may be a good thing at like controlling the oil. So I'm going to try this under a holy grail makeup routine that I do to try to contain as much oil as possible. I'm going to try this again. If I don't end up liking it, I will actually end up returning this, but I want to give this one another chance to try it out under something that I know is going to work best for me before really formulating an opinion. But so far it's not making me excited. It's not making me fall in love with it, but we're gonna have to try it again before I make like my final opinion. When it comes to the Patrick Paw foundation, I will say I really do like how this side looks. I think this side looks really beautiful. I hate the way this side looks. I am probably going to return this only because it's just not my shade. Like this shade is a little bit too deep for my skin tone, and I don't want to have to sit here and blend all the way down to like right here to get my skin tone to match. Like I don't want to do that. You guys can probably see the difference between the two right here, where this is definitely a shade too deep. I don't like this powder like at all. Like I think this powder, I thought powder would be great if it was like, you know, transparent or universal. Instead, it definitely has a shade to it. So it's really making my skin look a lot deeper than what it truly is. But it truly is, and it's kind of making me like kind of cake up right here, and it's kind of settling into my fine lines and texture on the skin, which I don't like. So while I do like the cream portion of the foundation, I think this side looks really nice. I definitely think this is just not a shade match for me. So that's the reason I'm going to return it, only because it's not my shade match. I don't really know how I feel about the foundation yet. I probably would have to go get my right shade match, try it from there, not use the setting powder, but just use the powders that I know and love before I can really formulate an opinion. All I can say is that this is definitely not a shade match for me because it's a little bit too deep. The La Mer setting powder, if you guys ever want to try this setting powder, take it from me. I have been obsessed with the setting powder since I've gotten it. I can't stop using it. I think it's probably one of the best setting powders I've ever played with. I love the way that my skin looks when I'm wearing it. I love the way it feels. I love how long lasting this is. Like this truly is so beautiful. Like I can't stop staring at this side because I really do love how this side looks, because I feel like it just does such a great job at smoothing everything out, and it's a great powder. I can't take that away. It's a great freaking powder. It's just way too expensive. Then we do the Charlotte Tilbury face palette right here. I think this is a beautiful face palette. It's expensive for what it is. It's a $75 face palette, which I probably would never pay again unless there's a sale, just because it's expensive for what it is. But I think the blush and highlight duo is so beautiful. Like this is such a beautiful, beautiful blush. I love the way it looks on the skin. It went on beautifully. The highlight has such a glow. This side, we definitely did struggle with just a bit, but you guys have been seeing the struggle on this side, so I'm not going to judge that too much, but I really do like how this looks. I definitely want to keep playing in this because I think it's really, really, really beautiful. The Naked palette, the Naughty palette, I didn't really have a chance to play with it too much, except this one shade called Filthy. I definitely want to keep playing this palette. I'll probably feature this palette in like a Shop My Stash because I really kind of want to show it off to you guys because I really think it's beautiful. I really want to play with it more. But I was so excited because I really wanted to show you guys the new Ophir Cosmetics Tinseltown toppers. These are absolutely beautiful. Very beautiful toppers. I like the fact that you guys get 3 of them for $35, and I just think they look really beautiful. I think they're going to make really great, beautiful eye toppers you guys can mix and match on so many different eyeshadow palettes out there. And I just want to thank Ophir Cosmetics for partnering up with me earlier in today's video to talk about this because I'm so excited. These are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful toppers. And then last but not least, I already told you guys about the Makeup by Mario. Like I already did a review on this. Freaking love this. But last but not least, we do have the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I definitely don't eat it. But I will say it definitely gives your breath a nice peppermint breath. So like my breath smells like very peppermint-y right now. Like it smells really good. I love the way that this feels. It definitely has a little bit of a stickiness to it, which is kind of weird because like her other lip glosses don't feel sticky at all. But this definitely has a little bit of a sticky texture to it. It's very cooling. It's not like that stinging cooling, but it's like a nice mint cooling effect. It smells fantastic. I love the high shine. And because it does have a little bit of a blue tint to it, this is going to look beautiful on any sort of liquid lip that you put it on, or you can wear it by itself. I just definitely would say just expect it to be just a little bit sticky because it is, and I'm not the biggest fan of the sticky texture. And then obviously we do have the One Size setting spray. Love this thing. So I haven't had a chance to try out the skincare yet because I have been so preoccupied. Again, why? This is the second time. Every time I spray my face with this when I go to talk to you guys, I like inhale it. It's the worst tasting thing ever. Like, ugh. Ugh, I gotta stop talking when I spray my face. Shit. But, well, now what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Well, you know, I try to make these videos work as best as possible, but every time I do these videos, guys, there's always something that goes wrong. I don't know what it is. It's like I never have luck with these things, but they're always so much fun. So these are all my first opinions on these products right here. I'm definitely trying out a few of them. I'm going to be returning one of them, and then I'll kind of give you guys an update later on what I really think about these. But this is why I like this is why I like doing this sale, because it allows me to get these products on a like 20% off discount, which makes them more worth it to me. And they allow 60-day returns, so which I think is great too in case something doesn't work out in your favor. But yeah, this video was so much fun. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's Art for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to all these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.